Hello guys, welcome back. So I swear we are retiring, but I've been asked to do this one for 3 days. Lokean and Odin have been asking, so if anybody has any issues, talk to them, please. Advice for the gods, because apparently a lot of the gods are in the room listening when the humans watch this. So advice for the gods during the courtship phase of Godspousing. Um, the first one that's really super duper important is religion. Some of you are really relaxed and chill, and you don't care what religion they are. You don't even really care about your own religion. You're just really relaxed and you're awesome to be with. That's great. How does your human feel though? Are you two compatible on that? It might be the most super important thing to them, and they might have it fixed in their mind that they must convert. And how do you feel about that? Would you be happy or unhappy if they converted? Do you not want them to do it? If you don't, please be very clear about that. Um, and if you do, if conversion's important to you and they're like, not gonna do it. Sorry, no. Realize that you are the god. They might convert in the end to make you happy, but then they probably won't be happy. If they're happy being free or they're happy in another faith, I think you can kind of fill that out and, just respect their wishes, just as you would expect them to respect yours. Also, being a god, and I gotta be very careful here. I know you're used to being worshipped and having temples and incense and candles and all those other good things. But you have to also realize that if it's going to be a marriage, and I'm sure you do, but it is give and take. I've had spouses that decide because they're the god, it's all give. It's all give. You cook what I want, you buy the groceries I want, you get the candles I want, you get the incense I want, you do everything I want, and all of a sudden it's like I have no free will. I'm like a little tiny puppet. And that's not fun. That's not fun. If that is what you want, if that is what makes you feel like a god, you better be clear. There are some people that would gladly give that to you. I know one of them. If you want the human to make their choices, if they give incense or if they give candles or a statue or something, if you want them to make their choices on, what foods they offer you and stuff like that, that's great. And keep communication open. That's the most important thing. A lot of gods, I've had to tell them very lovingly, a lot of partners, I can't read your mind. I can't read your mind. There's nothing worse for the human than when we know you want something, you won't tell us. Just tell us. Just tell us. And if we can give it to you, we probably will, but if we can't, we'll tell you. It's not lack of love that prevents us from reading your mind and knowing what you want. I swear it's not. We cannot read your mind. I swear. Maybe in the long ago and far away, you had humans that could do that. I swear, I can't read your mind. I don't know what you want. And if you truly open your heart to that and you realize, oh, they can't read my mind, tell them. I was told once, well, it's not romantic or it's not important if you don't just give it to me. Well, I'm sorry, honey, but you're never going to get it if you don't tell me. Do you see the problem here? I know maybe it doesn't seem romantic if you have to ask or you have to tell us, but really, we're humans. We're simple creatures. That's how we operate. Um, be open on what kind of relationship you want. Are you good with an open relationship with them? Do you want them committed to you? Do you care if they're just a free spirit? Some gods totally don't care, that your human can cavort with all the humans and gods they want. Some gods at least like to know where you're going, and some gods are like, no, you're with me now, I don't want you seeing too many others, or maybe I will pick them out for you. I think some humans have experienced that, like, well, you could have that one, that one, and that one. You have to be honest about what you're going to expect because, a human's lifetime is a very long time, and, they might meet that once in a lifetime human romance after they have married you, or they might meet, some other god or goddess and they might catch feelings, and, you have to let them know what you're comfortable with. Do you want monogamy? Do you want monogamish? Do you want open? Do you want poly? What do you want? Let them know. And let them know what kind of, offerings you want. It's not going to be our longest video. What kind of offerings make you happy? Often humans, we see candles and we think, oh, that'll be wonderful for so and so. And we see incense and we think it'll be wonderful. And I shared a thing recently with the humans of, finding a, sticker in a coffee thing of a god. And to me, it made my heart sing, and it was the most wonderful thing. And I was like, I love this so much. He'll love it, and I'll give it to him, and we'll be happy together, and he'll know how much I love him, because it was like a sign from the gods. It truly felt that magical to me. He hated it. Anytime he could, he would knock this the framed, sticker off of stuff, and eventually broke the frame, which broke my heart because it was for my parents and it was very special to me. And, he made it clear he hated the sticker, so I eventually threw the sticker out, and that definitely changed some of my feelings for him. I did that recently, and I was like, oh. And although, as the giver, I should have thought of him, sometimes you do have to have the grace to realize that someone's heart was in their offering. So, if it's a type of candle you don't like, or it's a type of incense you don't like, or you don't like the food or something, be gracious. Say, that was fine, darling, but next time could we please try this? Or could we please try that? Or maybe you don't like candles and incense. Some gods really seem to not want to do the god thing with every human. Let them know. Let them know. And stuff like time you want to spend together. We need to be told. We no longer have the structure, most of us, of a religion, so we don't pencil in 1 hour, a couple hours a week, usually on a Sunday, Saturday or Sunday for you. So you have to let us know what kind of time makes you happy. Do you like doing things together? Or do you like them to be in meditation? Or do you like them to light a candle and incense and spend like 15 minutes at your altar? You have to let them know. You have to let your human know what kind of relationship you want. If you want to come into their dreams, you have to let them know. If you want to do other stuff together, we have to be told. We really have to be told. We, like I said before, we're not mind readers. We're not giving you your desire because, we're mean and we obviously know. It feels so obvious to you. It's totally not obvious to us. I swear we're not giving you your desire because we don't love you. It's we have no earthly idea that that's what you want. Um, and lastly, I'll close out since I talked a lot about gifts with the humans. What kind of gifts do you want? Do you want gifts? Do you care? Some gods don't care. Some gods are very fussy, particular about gifts. I've had gifts thrown back in my face, like I did recently. I had with other gods before. Um, think before you do that. If you really don't like a gift, if it's absolutely dreadful, something subtle like, "Oh, honey, you keep that. You keep that for me, okay? I love you, and you can have it." Because obviously they liked it. And, make your needs known. Let them know what you like. I'm blessed with one of my deities, anything from bottle caps to toys. I think everybody knows who it is. To feathers, to leaves, to rocks, to anything. Loves it. Loves it. Loves candles and incense, but it isn't a deal breaker if we don't have it. Let them know what you like. So we hope that the divinities that were listening love that one. And again, talk to the management if you thought it was a really bad idea. But it does feel like a good way to round this out. Divinities have to have considerations for the humans too. We have a head filled with romantic nonsense we picked up from our culture. We picked up from books and magazines and video games and everything else, and from the legends and the lore and everything. We have all these full romantic notions. You have to let us down easy from those. So yeah, that too. Sometimes, you're going to meet a human who really thinks that you're going to do all these things somebody said in a blog somewhere. Or, they read something about you love someone so much that you gave them everything they ever wanted, everything, everything, and you're not doing it with them and they feel really hurt. You have to be able to take the human aside and either, if that was an exaggeration, explain it. But if it was the truth for some reason, explain that too. Explain that too. We're humans, we're adults, this is a thing for adults. So you're talking to an adult. You don't have to talk to us like we're two. Explain it. If it was one of those rare humans that it just seemed like you gave them everything they wanted, Explain that to the human that you're with when they have like this list of things they want, and you, for whatever reason, you have not manifested in their lives. Explain it. And if it was an exaggeration, which often it can be, explain that too to the human. Say, oh, believe me, you don't have to tattle on a human. You don't. But you can say, oh, believe me, a lot of people exaggerate, and believe me, a lot of you have a list this long, of things you didn't get from me, and believe me, I get to hear about it. So we hope that helped. And I think it gave the humans some insight too, because we really wish our gods would be open with us. We really wish our gods would tell us what they want. We really wish our gods would listen when we say, okay, I know you want me to say change faith or do this or do that, but I simply can't do it. It's not my nature. If this helped, like, comment, and subscribe. I guess you'll have to have humans do that. And we will see you guys later. Bye bye.